What's going on, guys? Jim the Game Guru today here with my sister, and we're gonna start. We've been talking about it for the longest time, starting a new series about board games and battling them out 1v1. A lot of dedicated two-player games, and then maybe some that are actually two-player friendly. So we're gonna start off today with Botanik, and this is gonna be episode 1 of Board Game Battles. And I'm kind of excited to show how this game is played. We'll show you the components, go through it really quick, and we've got our bourbons here, and a little celebration for the first episode. Sweet. So yeah, I got this game not too long ago, and we played it one time. This is gonna be the second time we're gonna go through it, and we thought it was pretty decent.
Yeah, for a tile game, gotta match colors and collect tiles with flowers to get your victory points. So the challenge, I think, for us, at least for me, was getting the tiles of the same color next to each other based on how you play. So that's kind of what I'm going to be focusing on this game, is trying to get more tiles of the same color next to each other.
Let's dig into it, and we're going to show you exactly what Marilyn was talking about as far as the colors and the type of tiles. Very, very simplistic game. I think anybody in the family should be able to play this. It's not hard at all, but it is two-player only. So let's go into Botanik. I don't know, sometimes I say like Botanik, we've said Botanik, and sometimes we say Botanik. We're still trying to figure out the pronunciation for this game, but I'm going to roll with Botanik because I think of botanical gardens, so let's go ahead and get started. Alright, so in Botanik, the goal is to create the best garden. I'm guessing it's kind of a garden. It's centered around pipes with tiles, and you're putting these tiles down to create a pipe work with gardens, basically, like flowers or some other kind of plants or something. And here what you can see that this is an example of one of the tiles that has some pipe work that you have a flower on there. And there's different types of tiles. Like some of them are just pipes straight up. Some tiles will have the flower on them and some will not. Like kind of like this first one that I showed you had a flower right up here. And what you're trying to do is you're trying to create this network of pipes and create a garden that will have flowers on there, as well as trying to get similar colors together. You can see there's red, yellow, black, blue. This right here is a botanist right there. So this botanist is a special type of tile, and what this tile is used for is to grab any piece on the board that you want. The board game is set up, you're going to be using the central row to match up tiles that you have down here in your receiving area. So each player has a receiving area. This is going to be Marilyn's receiving area. This is going to be my receiving area. This is kind of like the arrival zone where you get 3 tiles flipped from one of these piles. It doesn't have to be 3 piles. We make it 3 piles just to make it easier on us, but it can actually just be 1 pile if you wanted, or 2 piles. The instructions doesn't really specify how many piles you put there. So you kind of leave it up to you. There is one starting tile right here for each player. As you can see right here, this is a starting tile. This starting tile is going to be used to start your piped garden. And you're going to need to connect the pipes exactly the way that they're shown in the tiles. Like those two together, they match. So when you're putting tiles in your garden, you're either matching them by pipe, or we discovered that there's also a way to put it down as an adjacent tile in your garden without it connecting right away. But the risk in that is that if you do that, later on the tile is removed when you're going for final scoring. So final scoring says you can only score everything that is connected within your garden. Is there anything else I forgot there?
So with scoring, so I mentioned in the introduction the colors next to each other. For every 3 tiles of the same color or more, you get 1 victory point per tile. So as soon as you get 3 tiles of the same color next to each other, you get 3 points. And then any additional tile added on is another point. So that's why it's kind of important in your receiving area to get tiles of the similar color, or colors that will match tiles that you have ready to attach onto your pipe.
I know that's one of the things that we ran into the first game.
Black.
Yeah, Marilena had her garden with like 2 colors, and then another color, and then a different color, so she was never able to get sequential bonuses on that. So yeah, you definitely want to match colors. Have at least 3 in your garden you match, because as soon as you don't, then you're giving up points. This is the first player token right here for every round So what happens is I'm going to start off with the first player. They get first dibs on this. And then what happens the next round, this shifts over to the next person, and then they'll get first dibs. And what we're going to do is we're going to continue going until these all of these are gone. And then there's no other tile to actually pull in to your garden. Now, the interesting thing about the receiving part is that it works not by matching. You match whenever you put a tile down, but in order to bring it into your garden, you have to get to a point where you're not matching it, so it gets released. There's like a releasing mechanism that will release whatever anything you have in your receiving area as soon as one of the central tiles becomes a different color. Yeah, exactly, unmatched. When we say unmatched, it means different color and not the same type.
Like this is red, so it could go here.
Yes.
With a red. But it also matches this type. You can see they're the same shape pipe.
Exactly.
So I could place, or Jimmy could place this tile here or here. So you have to either match the color or the design of the pipe.
All right, so you ready?
Yes, fine.
Let's get started. All right, so I'm gonna go ahead and fire off. I'm gonna look at the arrival area. I'm gonna say what do I want to grab? I might do this, and I'll put it over here because it's the same type. It does not get released. It is in my receiving area, and Marilyn's going to go ahead and grab a tile.
And I'm thinking you're going to go for red because now he can put another red there and have reds to go into his pipe network. But if I take this red, then I have to hope there's more reds coming.
So you're trying to block my consecutive reds. But you may even go for this because it has a flower on it.
That has a flower. So flowers are 1 victory point per flower, which obviously is a little bit easier than trying to match 3 or more tiles. You just get the flower. So that's enticing because of that. So maybe I will do that because that way we're both going for red and it makes it more of a battle.
Okay, so I'm going to go with this. This is black. The only thing that's matching black is this black botanist and this. So I can do either one of those. I think I might do it here. And the reason why I'm going to do it here is because somebody might want to cover the botanist with something later on. And then that would release that or yummy consumption into my garden. Now,
so I'm taking the token because it's my turn to go first.
Yes, and obviously, well, actually there's 2 flowers that popped up. So interesting enough, there's 2 flowers that popped up. Very, very cool. Now, anytime you have these flower tiles that pop up with these 3 flowers on them, odds are those are going to be the first ones that are taken because they're worth 3 points each. So obviously she's going to grab one of those and put it in her receiving area.
The big problem with that, though, is you notice they're a stopper to your network, which I realized towards the end of last game. They're delicious because they are 3 points without having to connect it to other colors, but they do stop your pipe. So that's something to consider.
Which brings
not
up
right now.
Which brings up a good question. What happens when you get a piece that will end your garden prematurely? And the answer to that is you cannot put that tile into your garden. So if you have something gets released and you can't put it there because either A, doesn't match with another tile, or it closes your garden before the end of the game, that goes away. It gets thrown out of the game. You cannot put that into your garden.
So I think I'm going to grab this blue tile here because I know you're going to release that at some point, and it will release my 3 points. So once this is released, his tile's released, and so is mine. So that's another good kind of strategy. You want to not release or put something where you're going to eventually release yours and something juicy from the other team. But if you know that they're going to release one, then you can put something good on your side to get
I might try to get that released early because you won't be able to put it in your garden.
Oh, that's a good point.
Which means
nuts. All right. Okay, I see.
Yeah, and that goes away. It's out of the game. It'd be like total waste, unfortunately. All right, so I'm gonna do that there.
I have 2 choices here because you'll notice it's the same type of pipe design. Or I can go here at the same color. So I'm going to leave it there. So you're going to
do that color. All right, so this goes over to me now. I will get first dibs.
Oh, man, these flowers are popping up.
Yeah, these flowers are everywhere now. I'm going to go here. I'm worried about there's too many flowers. That's the reason why I didn't go for the red flower, because I'm worried that if there's too many in my receiving area, they start dropping down. I won't have any place to put them.
Well, I don't have any choice, but the reds. So I can't place either of these here or here because they don't match the center tiles. But what now I can do?
Oh, it just matched. Oh yeah, because you already have one there.
Yes. I have to take one of those and cover a center tile to release.
Yes.
The tiles. So obviously I'm not going to release this because, like you said, it closes my pipe.
Yep.
So I'm going to go with one of the other ones, which means I will take this, or I could cover this if I did that, just so the audience knows, this doesn't get released because it still matches.
Exactly, so matches red.
But then I also don't release his either.
But then you take it off the plate for me later on.
I take it off the plate for him, but I'm still worried about you releasing this.
Mm-hmm.
So I do want to release this so that I can start my network.
Okay, so there you go. She's connecting her pipe now. So now I have this. So I have to put it in any, and just like Marilyn said, you can cover this row, central row, at any time. You don't have to, just because you pull up a tile from over here, you don't have to put it here. You can actually cover any one of the center row tiles at any given moment. I think I'm going to go right here, because it still matches my red, so it's not releasing yet. Mm-hmm. But I have a feeling, so now it's your turn. I got a feeling it's going to get released very, very soon. Whoops, and as I destroy the board. Yeah, you want to flip that one over? Okay.
All right, and then there's the first green, so that's interesting, but that's a good pipe.
Oh, I love that one.
4.
I love those. Mm-hmm. The circle ones like that are fantastic.
But nothing matches, so I would have to use it to cover. But I can take this, which is red, and has a flower, and matches that. Oh, wait, it doesn't.
Yeah, it matches type.
It matches the type.
So she's good with that because it matches the type.
And I get another
I'm going to do this because it matches the color. And I'm hoping that piece releases very, very soon.
And so now I need to decide which one to release. I'm going to go ahead and release these because I want to continue my red.
All right, so now she's forced my hand with yellow because she's continued. She's got her 2 red. As soon as she gets 3 reds, she knows she gets at least 3 victory points for having 3 tiles and match. Like, you went first that time, right? Or was it me? Yep, okay. Just go ahead and flip some tiles. All right, so I have a yellow here that I want to continue. What do I want to do? I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to do I'm going to do this. And the reason why I'm doing this is because I don't want her grabbing this flower on this piece right here. So there is a flower on this. And I'm going to go ahead and put it right here, cover the central. This, now the types and the color don't match. So this will automatically drop down. And now I can have my garden be piped in 2 different ways. I'm taking you don't want to release certain things, but then certain things you do. Oh, because you still only have 1 outlet.
Exactly.
So you need to get something that gives you multiple.
Yeah, exactly. So I guess my only choice, I don't want to release, I can't release this one, which would give me a continuous, but only still 1. Don't want to release this. I could,
and you can't
but I'm still thinking of that.
Oh, well, never mind. That's in the center. There's nothing else. Yeah.
So I can't place unless I want to cover, or I can grab a green.
You're going to find that early in this game, you want to find some way to separate your pipes as much as you can. Like, that's what I did in the first game against Marilena. I ended up having pieces, like I had a couple, I had this, I had a couple of these, and then these pieces actually, you want to spread out your pipes as much as you can because it gives you choices.
Right, so I'm going to take a risk.
All right.
I'm going to cover this. I know it releases you.
Yes, it does. Oh, that screws me. Damn. Oh, well, I still have one other place to go to yellow.
So this is what we were talking about.
All right, so I'm going to go right here.
The rules say a closed end has to match up a closed end. So here I have 2 closed ends matching.
Ah.
But as Jimmy said, the risk I'm running is I have to connect this pipe down here at some point during the game, or else I lose this tile and it's 3 victory points. So I'm going to take a risk and see if I can snake down there.
Okay. She's going to try it. She's going to try to match that up down there later on. Let's see. Here, I got this. This is not a matching, right? Oh, wow, this is going to screw you too. Oh, no, it doesn't. It doesn't release your piece. Haha. I'm going to do that. Now, Marilena's tile does not get released here because it's the same type. But mine is not the same. This is not the same type or color, so I get this released.
And you get your 3 yellows.
And I got 3 adjacent yellows, and I get 3 points for those yummy, delicious flowers that are there.
Okay.
So I obviously don't want any more yellows. That would be bad.
I need that multi, but I can't put it anywhere.
Yeah, you do need that one. That one would be great. Oh, you can't put it. There's not a single red anywhere? Oh, yeah, you're right. There's not a single red anywhere. Or type. Wow. And it's got a flower on it, too, which is even juicier.
Yeah. So I'm going to go ahead and take this black and throw it there.
Are you sure? I would have dumped this in the center probably somewhere. Because now this makes my life super scrumptious.
Oh, that's right.
Because if I can hook it red and make it even branch out even more.
Where are you going to put it, though? Oh, you're going to put it on the...
Yeah, I can go like this and have it branch up like here.
But you can't place it on your receiving end because it doesn't match anything.
Well, yeah, I know. I can't get it yet. I have to put it here. Oh, it can't match anything yet. Oh, you're right.
Someone's got to have to play that and put it on top of something.
Oh, damn you. Damn you to hell. You know what? Screw it. Oh, yeah, I'll go right here. I'll release your black.
Okay.
Which screws you over, and it screws me too. So these get released. So I have to go like this up here. All right, it's fine.
I'm gonna do this. Doesn't matter which way.
Ooh.
So that's halfway to connecting.
Oh, not really half. You have to get all the way down there.
I know.
Why? Okay, big question. Why are you doing it that way? Why aren't you doing it? Flip it again. Just do something.
It doesn't really matter.
Oh, it doesn't matter.
Yeah.
Both ways the same. Oh, I thought maybe one way was going to go the other way. Okay, I guess not.
And I will put that there
Wah, wah,
to continue with my
wah.
black.
Okay. So over here, back to moi. What am I going to do here? Ooh, more delicious black. Ooh, it's the same type too. Yes,
Flower.
please.
Okay.
I don't know.
Popping these up. These don't help.
Yeah,
This
you
help,
need
man.
those. You need like these ones. You need the ones that spin like 3 or more, and then you have a. Okay, now it has a flower too. Oh yeah, you can put that down right there. I would probably go for that
Yeah,
anyway.
that's true. I didn't look over there. I can match that now.
Hey, look at me. I'm helping you out over here. What's up with that?
We're helping the viewers too understand the game.
Let's go with. I'm gonna do this just as a strategy thing. I'm gonna try to cover that round piece in case it comes up later on. Okay, now it's your dibs first.
All right.
Over there. Wow. Not like the circle pieces, the ones that have a circle with like,
Have
the
not
4.
shown up yet,
A
yeah.
lot of them have not shown up. We've had a couple, like one in the middle that we put in there,
Oh.
but most
I
of
mean,
those
this is
are
good
like-
because it's 3, but it also has a closed end. But
it's green
I
and-
will take the 3 pipes.
But
I
the
will take
green
it.
doesn't help you though.
I know, but it's got 3 pipes.
Yes, it does. You know what? And I will do the same thing.
I prefer the black because I couldn't connect it down here with the black, but...
I will do the same thing then.
All right. You know what?
Where are you putting that red one at? I'm very
will.
curious. Actually, if you put it here, it won't release either of those.
Yeah. I'm going to
Unless
release this.
unless you truly want it. Ooh.
Because that won't release you, and it gives
Okay.
me a 3er
Okay.
to put down here.
Wow. I'm very
Coming
curious.
around.
I'm curious to see how you're gonna match, how you're gonna connect that, if you can.
It's a risk. Let's see if it works out.
All right, here we go. Ooh. Yeah, but that sucks because I don't. It's a green flower. I'm having blacks here. I want to continue the blacks, but that's okay because I will just prevent you from getting this. Then, and part of the game is prevention. Like you don't always have to see a tile like this and be like, man, I want that so bad. I have to have it now. Some of the game is, just prevent your opponent from getting it. And now these release. There you go. So I helped her a little bit with that connectivity, but the colors don't match.
don't
She's
match.
got her colors everywhere now.
Interesting.
Wow.
I'm going to go ahead.
These 2 pieces seem to be dominating the board mostly so far.
I'm going to prevent you from getting that one so I can release this.
Okay.
And throw it over here, although that doesn't really help me come up.
Maybe.
I can still come up this way.
Yeah, you can.
I got my yellows going, though. That's a good thing.
You need one more yellow if you get another yellow. This piece right here wouldn't be too bad because this would curve it around so you can come back up. Crappy red piece left over. Boo.
Red's up here.
It's not too bad because I need a red connectivity down here, so maybe I'll just put it here. Okay.
Alright.
Yay. Okay.
Oh, what was the special thing with the
Ooh.
botanist?
Okay, the botanist. So the botanist flipped up. So there you go. You can see the botanist. The very, very cool thing about the botanist is if you end up putting your botanist in your receiving area, whenever they get released, you can use them to swap out for any piece in the center, which is very, very, very cool.
And I can do that because it's red, and I
Yes.
have an empty red.
Which I think you definitely want to do that.
Yes, I do.
So once that gets released, she can grab any piece in the center. She could even grab this if she wanted to, as long as that's not the piece that's... Well, yeah.
Closes me off, yeah.
Yeah, that closes you off. But if you exchange it, you can exchange it for anything. Ooh, I really love this flower, and I don't have to say, well, obvious it's why, because it's black and it makes 3. So I'm going to do flower with flower matchy there. There you go.
Okay. So I have essentially 3 choices. I could put it here, here, or
Cover
I could
center.
throw it here, and nothing still gets released, but I prevent him from getting a green and a flower, even though he doesn't have any green anyway.
Yeah.
My green. Oh,
Well, I
could
wouldn't be
connect
able to.
my
I wouldn't be
green.
able to get that anyway because that's the last.
But
piece
I'm
in
looking
the
at
round.
here. I could connect it here.
Yeah, you can.
So I might save that for later and see what comes of it.
Okay, awesome. Let's flip out the next. I feel like there's a lot of flowers coming up. What am I gonna do? You know what? I'll do this. I'm kind of curious to see what you're gonna do because I know you could put the flower over there, which would release it, but it would close your pipe work there. It will close at least one of your pipes. I made it super tough, huh? Because you want to put it here. I know you want to put it here, but you can't. You could.
Oh, got an idea.
All right. Oh, then again, you have a botanist too. You could.
I'm gonna release the botanist.
Ooh, and you're releasing this too. Okay.
Yes, I am.
All right, go ahead. You put yours first.
I'm
You
gonna
exchange
take this.
first. Okay. Okay.
Because that makes my yellow and curves up.
Okay. All right. All right. I see. I see what you're doing. All right. And the botanist goes there. Oh, but then a cascading effect happens.
Oh.
Now these get released too.
Interessante.
Yes. So now I have these 2 released. Marilyn has those 2 released. Isn't that's a cool little?
Yeah, I can't do it that way.
That's a cool little thing where sometimes you'll have like these cascading effects. So now she helped me out a little bit there. So I got a red. Oh, another black. It's juicy. Sweet. Okay, now I get the last piece here on this round. I'm loving this blacks. These blacks are helping me out a lot. Okay.
So I'm in a predicament too, because I just realized the tile that goes here has to have an open pipe here and a closed pipe there.
Yeah, well, what do you mean? Well, if it curves, if it rotates, it'd be all
I can't have an open pipe here. Like, I can't put this here.
Oh, yeah, exactly. But
I could put that there.
Yeah, exactly. If it's one that curves in, you can do it.
I could put that there, so I could release this and stick that out there, making it go up a little bit. See, that wrist kind of screwed me a little bit in trying to connect, but it's an interesting experiment.
You might close it. You never know.
No, I want this one.
Yeah, that is like delectable.
Yes.
There's not that many that come up so far. You know, I think I have to go for the points because that would be the smart thing to do. I'm going to go like this. I'm going to release this yummy, delicious black flower. And where am I going to put that at?
And that doesn't close it off because you still have that.
Yeah, well, I have
there.
this and this and this.
Mm-hmm.
I have this here. Okay. They're still open.
I don't want to give you any more at the moment, so I'm just going to put that there with the green, with the blues.
Okay. What do we got here? Oh, this is you now, right? I can't remember. Was I first dibs last time?
Yes, you were.
Okay, so this is you. Was I?
No, you were not. I put that there.
Oh, okay. So I'm first dibs. All right. Damn, I don't want those.
You gonna cover up and release some things?
I might because I think it's gonna screw you up. I am. Oh, actually, this won't. This will help me, not you, because we get points for consecutive adjacency, right?
Yes, we do.
Womp, womp, womp,
Yeah, you keep going.
Yep, I'm gonna make this black. No, that does not get released. Same type.
Oh, you're right. I did not notice. Okay, all right then. Fine. I think I'll just go ahead and do this.
Okay, so she's gonna release that. Mine doesn't get released because it's the same type. Unfortunately, and now I've got this blue piece here. This is garbage to me. This blue piece is like, I had nothing blue. I had black, yellow, and red in my area. I have nothing blue. Yeah, I have to use this to cover something else up because this is like garbage. And you know what? I'll do that just to get this out because it's not the same type or color. I'm gonna go, I think I'm gonna go down here because this right is giving me a ton of points with all this black, delicious pipe work here. So you're up. You might want to stop my black reckoning here because if I get that other black piece there, I'm gonna continue on.
Yeah, that's a good point.
But the botanist is very juicy too.
I know, but I think right now I need this piece.
Oh, there you go.
Connect.
Yes. Oh, but now you need a piece that goes up and down.
Yes.
Which is something like that.
Yes.
Do I let you have that? Or do I pull the botanist on my side just so I have it for later on use? I'm going to be greedy. I'm going to pull the botanist over here just so I can grab my piece later on.
Okay, and that red piece does nothing for me.
What are you talking about?
But I could connect
it connects that.
I can't lay it down though. Oh.
So same type. Is there anything with same type? No. Oh, yeah, you got to cover something. Oh, that sucks. Does that blue do anything for you if you release it? No, it doesn't.
I've got 3 choices here, so I could throw it on there.
Or you just.
But it doesn't have a flower, so yeah, it doesn't do anything for me.
Then I would just
trash it. So I guess to cover up you from getting more blacks, I cover the black one.
Well, I can't get that black anyway. It has to be here.
I know, but now you can't match anything to get more.
Oh, that's true. All right. Ooh, that red. Jeez, I got like stroke of luck in this game because this will match this perfectly.
Of course.
She's like getting screwed here with those choices.
I got my up and down.
You do, but you need a red up and down, not a blue. It doesn't matter because I mean I'm just saying if you did have a red, it'd be 4 points.
I just need to connect it. That's right now is my goal.
I could release the botanist now, but I'm like, do I really want to do that? No, I'm not. because I'll just do that. I'm gonna save it. I want to save it until later. See, ooh, yummy 4-piece black.
And there's no blacks to put down, so.
Oh, I can't put that down on my receiving end anyway. Boom.
I'm gonna take a botanist because I might need it.
Yep. And you know what? I will give you your piece that you need.
Thank you, brother.
Yes, but I get my red juicy flower over here. It's going to connect right in here, which is fantastic.
So the beauty of that is now everything's connected.
Now everything's connected.
So I don't know how that would have been if...
It was a trade-off, though, because you got 3 for that, and I got my 3 points for this.
But that would be interesting how the scoring would have been. Does that mean only these count because they're connected? Yeah, because they're connected to the source stone. So all of this would not have counted if I didn't have this piece. Which would have sucked.
Yeah, that would have sucked.
Really bad.
That would have. You would have cried.
So
you're good.
I don't know if that risk was worth it. The anxiety in this game. But...
Oh, but wait a minute. Can you do that? Oh yeah, you can.
Okay.
You have open. I thought you closed it off for a second. You deep breaths. You're like, oh wait a minute. Did I close it? Damn it. You put that blue there. Sweet. Let's go ahead and put this over here. Oh my God. All right. I don't know. I'm getting lucky. I am getting so lucky. I've had a lot of juicy blacks going on here. Definitely taking that.
I'm thinking.
When you need points,
I know.
You have a green down there, so I would probably take that because that's a flower on it. Oh, actually, that works really well with your botanist, too. If you're able to release that, and then later on release that to exchange it for another green piece.
I see what you're saying. I see.
You would have a connecting 3 pieces. Okay. I got you. Let's see, where am I going to go with this now? And now I kind of screwed myself because the reds are closed, yellows are closed, and my black is the only thing that is really open, but my black is like a monster right now. My black is giving me so many points, it's not even funny. But I'm going to help Marilena here, big time. Because that's what brothers...
You want those 3
that's
flowers.
what brothers and sisters do. They help each other out. There you go. I'm going to put this flower here. She can swap out her botanist now for something.
Yeah, but if I take this... That means your botanist gets released, and I don't want that. So I'm going to grab this one.
Okay. All right. Sweet. All right. It goes back to you. The piles are getting empty, though, so you got to make your decisions quick here on your last few things. How are you going to maximize your points? I think you maximize red as much as you can. If any more reds come up, I don't know if they will. Oh, actually, that green flower is not bad now if you're green, but you need another piece. If you can get this first before you get that green, that...
But you're going to take it. I mean, I could release that, and then you're going to take it.
No, I'm saying if you take this, put it in your receiving area, and then you...
Doesn't match anything.
Oh, it doesn't match anything. You're right. Damn, that sucks.
Come on, brother. Pay attention.
That's a tough choice.
I'm going to... Oh, you don't... Not that you care about blues either.
I don't care about blues. I'm all about the blacks right now.
I mean, that could be a defensive move where I just take this and go... Wah.
But I can't grab that center one anyway.
But now you can't match any more blacks.
Yeah, you're right. I can't.
Doesn't help me, but it prevents you from getting more.
But you know what? I can do a defensive move too. I can just take this and say, screw it. You're never getting that green unless you get a botanist. They will swap for it later. And now you get a blue.
And nothing with flowers. Well, I need points, so I'm gonna take this, get my points, get my flower, and my 3 greens.
That makes sense.
But you get your botanist now. So what you gonna do with it?
Oh, my botanist comes down. Woo! Oh, you little bitch. Because now I have nothing black that I can take from this. And my black reign stops. The reign of terror is coming to an end.
That's why I did that.
I mean, the obvious choice, I think, is going to be this, which releases another piece for you.
Yeah, but it doesn't really help me.
I'm going to do that because it gives me another flower, and then it actually gives me 2 openings. So
we'll just throw it over here because...
All right, now this goes back to you, right? Yes?
Okay.
Okay, you need points like crazy. That blue flower is what you're going to need now, I think.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, but you can't because you only have 1 pipe, right? You only have 1 pipe. Oh, no, you have 2. Okay.
Oh, and no, I have this one too. I can pull up.
Oh, you can do a couple in the middle. Okay. All right, I got you. I'll do this. I'll do the botanist here because I know you're going to want that juicy morsel for 3 points. This will at least give me something to swap for. And in case you're wondering, if a botanist comes down and you want to swap it for another botanist, you really can't do that because they kind of... I think they kind of go back and forth. It's kind of weird. I mean, I guess you could. I don't know if you'd ever want to do a cascading botanist type of thing.
All right.
I don't see any benefit in that. Maybe.
Let's see.
Last 3 pieces are yellow, blue, and green. The blue one has a flower, though. So I might do the blue. Can I match it? I can't match it.
Oh, you know what? This got released because this is a yellow botanist.
Oh, all right. So go ahead and put that down. Yep, she releases her thing, her blue there. I'll put it, yeah, maybe over there, connecting your blues. You want to connect blues?
Oh, yeah, sorry, blues, yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, so she put it right there, connecting. Shit, I can't do anything with this, can I? Damn!
Cover one of these.
I can cover any of these. Oh, yeah, sorry. I can cover this, it won't release this, right? Because it's blue.
Yes.
Blue.
Yeah.
So, all right, well, I'll cover that so it doesn't release it.
Gotta maximize my points, so...
She's gonna release this. Guess I will go for this. They're both the same damn piece, so we'll go for that. All right, we'll do that. Yay.
And I can't release my last tile because...
Well, actually, this is my last piece anyway, right? Because you did the releasing on that, so...
Oh, that's your last piece.
Yeah.
I can't. All right.
It doesn't matter. I mean, I could... There's nothing...
That can't get released.
Yeah,
so.
it doesn't really matter. I mean, I could put it on any one of these. It's not going to do anything. All right, so here we are. Let's get the final scoring. Let's see what's going on. So what we have to do is we have to count up all the adjacent tiles. 3 or more with color get points. So I have 3 yellow right here. So it's 1, 2, 3 points. I have 3 red, 4, 5, 6. Lots of black together. 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. And then now I'm going to count my flower points. 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29.
Okay.
So
I'm pretty sure you won, but let's see.
That's a lot of points in this game.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21.
All right, there you go. 29, 21. Episode 1 goes to Jim. Woo! 1-0 against 0-1. We'll see the next game. I'm kind of curious to see what the next game is. I'm excited to see. But there you go. That's how you play Botanik. I always want to say Botanik too, but
because of the botanists.
Yeah, but it is Botanik. I'm assuming. If anybody knows the right pronunciation, you can leave a comment in the video. But that's how you play it. Really cool game. We like it. We've already played it a couple times now, and I still haven't introduced it to my other sister. I'm sure she'll like it too. But 2-player only game. Anything else you want to add? Anything?
Don't do the closed pipe risk.
Don't do the closed pipe risk.
That's what I learned from that.
So she had her little 0 there she created. See, it's a big fat 0, and then you branched off of it.
Lessons learned. You can't learn without taking risks. So
yeah, you know what? You never know. That could have paid off. You could have had multiple blue coming off of that.
The cards were not in my favor.
Yeah, the colors. And I got a little lucky because I had a lot of black that came up, and I was able to join. This is the difference right here. If I didn't have this,
probably could have done a little bit more defensive moves and taken away those black center tiles.
Yeah, because this gave me, instead of just a 3 adjacent, it gave me what 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 instead of 3. Which is huge, because it was only 8-point differential. So, all right, guys, see you later. Until the next episode. Bye.